Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you.
All right. Yeah. Well, you know, I guess if nobody noticed until I said something.
What
you know,
kind
I
of
must be doing
vibes does
something
this
right.
miniature give off, guys?
I can't see it. Hold on, one second.
It's really, my camera sucks, dude.
No, I
can't
just
really
wasn't.
show you.
I was looking at the Streamlabs, so
Oh, no, I'm
you're
saying.
super tiny on Streamlabs. It looks like a Grim Reaper kind of dude.
Look at his
Skeletor.
staff. It's got a.
To me, it's
Oh.
giving off bone armor with a spines like
So-
staff, and therefore I'm thinking necromancer.
So what I'm feeling is
I was
what
thinking
if
Skeletor, too, I'm not gonna lie.
Ash from the Army of the Dead, Army of the Dead took over Skeletor's position. That's what that gives off for me.
Okay.
Army of Dead
Okay.
Ash and
Yeah.
Skeletor.
Also,
I
I
gotcha.
totally forgot that I start muting my mic so that way I don't just talk constantly. So nobody heard when I said yes, Brian. I said from the jump that you bit off more you could chew, number one. And number two, I like the AI song.
The AI song? Oh, you mean the Action Surge intro? That's always
Yeah,
been there. Well, not always been there, but that's been there for a long time anyway, though.
I haven't heard it.
Really?
Because
It's a good song.
We're normally already ready by the time I join, so I don't hear the song.
Right, and you're usually in the Discord, not listening to the stream or whatever too. So
Yeah.
there's that. All right, so this is the part where I say, "Oh wait, you know what? We've been doing this lately, so we've been doing something a little bit new." Okay, I haven't set up a current character list. James, you know what? Since you're actually able to be here, give us a D100 roll.
Oh, God. I don't like the sound of that.
So
but
this
let's
is about
go.
character voices, and I haven't set up a good list yet. But what'd you get?
92.
92 says tight. Shows that you're nervous or annoyed. Oh, I don't want to do that one. Okay. Nervous.
No, you gotta commit. You've gotta commit.
Okay.
Come
All
on.
right. Nervous or annoyed.
Rolls
Okay.
the roll.
Hail and well-met adventurers. Welcome to the Action Surge, where imagination reigns and heroes rise, villains fall, and we let the dice decide it all. Here in our world of forgotten realms, dragons scorch the skies, villains plot in the shadows, and heroes face the forces of darkness. Here we don't just play Dungeons and Dragons; we live it. Every session is a clash of steel and a tale of triumph and disaster, and a chance for the dice to turn fools into legends or legends into fools. So grab your dice, sharpen your wits, and prepare to immerse yourself in any story where anything is possible. We'll tell tales of valor, weave stories that will echo through the ages, and talk a lot of rubbish, because the action starts now.
Am I the only one who got Morty from Rick and Morty?
I've never seen...
I was
Actually, I've only seen... I have seen Rick and Morty once, but...
The beginning very much sounded like Morty, and then it became Old Wizard as you went on.
I was going for I don't know, just a guy with glasses who is about to pee his pants in a library or a museum.
I love it.
A museum tour guide. That's a nervous museum tour guide. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. All right, so the Behir, you guys are back here. You talked to the Behir. You guys had gotten tribute from the Behir, and when last we left off, I played the 2 reruns this morning, by the way. So anybody that was able to watch got to see how we got here from the last 2 episodes. However, what we left off at is we were going to discuss this scimitar or longsword or whatever it was. Right?
Plus scimitar.
Can't remember. Was I? Did I take
It was a plus one scimitar, and it was a shadow, and it required attunement by a Shadar-kai.
Oh yeah.
Anybody remember
I
that?
thought I took the scimitar.
According to the thing, nobody took the scimitar, and we had not learned about anything about it because, other than that, it required attunement by a Shadar-kai, and because Stephanie had to take off at 2, it was right then
We stopped.
that we stopped.
Yep.
And
So I have to attune to this so we can find out what it does. Is what you're telling me?
that is true. That was what
I
the
can
case was,
identify
yeah.
it.
I thought. Okay, so I walked up to something.
I thought we already identified it.
It was
We
you
can't
that
find anything more
that
about
had the scimitar, Deontay. Yes, you picked it up and you were holding it and looking at it and inspecting it.
Yeah.
And
It
I
was
said,
like, I felt naturally drawn to it.
I don't know about that.
Was that the scimitar?
That was the
something.
longsword.
There we go.
That was a longsword.
was
I think
it?
it was a flame tongue or something.
Yes,
I don't
it
know.
was. It was like a long sword, and it was specifically designed for monks. I remember because
that
I
was
made the
that was a
joke.
longsword that was specifically designed
Yeah.
for Fuladar, actually. So yes.
I remember making the joke of this is the DM giving the monk a bone multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember just being like, I walked up to it. It was like, oh, I don't have the longsword on my character sheet. Strangely enough, though.
So the longsword was called, I believe, it was called the Stillwater Ascent. Oh no, sorry, no, I take that back. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's what it was. It was called the Stillwater Ascendant, I believe.
Sick name. Monk
Yeah,
is
and
heck.
it
Monk
is
heck.
it was a +2 longsword. It had the versatile property, which is so it's 1d8, 1d10. But it also had the finesse property for monks only.
Yep.
You could use which allowed you to use dexterity instead of strength, and it counts as a monk weapon, eligible for the martial arts and flurry of blows synergy. Flow of the open hand. While attuned to this, you may treat this longsword as having the light property for purposes of your monk features only. You may make unarmed strikes as a bonus action or as part of flurry of blows, while wielding the sword. You may freely switch between sword strikes and unarmed strikes during your attack action. Key threaded edge. The blade hums softly when ki flows through it. When you hit with this weapon, you can expend 1 ki point to apply one of the following effects. Flowing cut. Add your martial arts die as extra force damage. Redirecting steel. Until the start of your next turn, gain +2 armor class against the next attack that hits you. Or Stillwater Disruption. The target must succeed on a Constitution save, or versus your monk DC, or have its speed reduced to 0 until the start of your next turn.
You said 1d8?
What? Do what?
The damage.
Yeah, longsword does 1d8 damage, or it does 1d10
Okay.
if you use it two-handed.
Two-handed, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you made the sword clearly for me. I can't even deny that.
Perfect balance. When you use Step of the Wind, you may make 1 weapon attack with this sword as part of the same bonus action.
Okay, so yeah, that's whoa, that's huge.
Aesthetic in lore is the blade is unadorned, mirror polished steel etched faintly with circular forms resembling ripples on water. When held by a monk, it feels lighter than it should, balanced not by weight but by intent. Monastic orders teach that the sword is not a weapon of war but a moving meditation. Only those who have mastered its stillness can wield it properly. So yeah.
Yeah. I myself am a master of being perfectly still, as we've seen throughout the campaign.
And I have a description and all that for you too. But what
Yeah, it is
Flies
perfectly
up.
still.
the next thing you inspected? I don't know if you actually picked it up though, Deontay. I think you did, but Jess. Wait, it's Tessa right now, right?
No. Yes, I am Tessa.
Tessa,
sorry.
yeah. So Tessa came over and looked at it, I believe, too. And essentially, it was the scimitar curves like a crescent caught in mid-eclipse. Its dusk dark steel absorbs light instead of reflecting it. Even in open flame, the blade seems muted, as though the world around it has lowered its voice out of respect. Along the edge, shadows gather and unwind in thin, trailing wisps, peeling away with each movement like breath in cold air. The metal is cold to the touch, at rest, grave cold, but it warms quickly once drawn, drinking in the heat of battle. Subtle ripples run through the blade's surface, not flaws, but memories, as if the steel itself remembers every strike it survived. When swung, it cuts without a whistle, leaving behind a soft, hollow hush, the sound of something important no longer being there. The hilt is wrapped in black leather, worn smooth by disciplined hands. Funerary knots are pressed into the grip, each a vow rather than a mark of mourning. The pommel is capped with a shard of obsidian that faintly reflects the wielder's eyes. Never the face, only the gaze. Watchful, steady, unafraid. The motion the scimitar feels, eager but restrained like held breath. It favors decisive cuts and clean follow-through, rewarding those who strike without hesitation. When its wielder steps through shadow and reappears behind a foe, the blade arrives first, or already finishing through the thought, the body has begun. Those who have seen it say the scimitar does not kill with fury or hunger, it kills with acceptance, swift, precise, and utterly final, leaving only drifting shadow where resistance once stood. I can't remember, did Stephanie... Oh, that's why we had stopped, too, because I said Stephanie could identify it. I said
Yes.
Tessa could identify
Yeah.
it. So, or, you do know it requires attunement by a Shadow Arkai, so attuning would also identify it.
I'm just looking at it and like the sword tells a story. Just Foldar being like, every weapon contains its own book full of information.
So did we want
it's-
to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Its character identifiable by its wear. This is a story shrouded in mystery, and yet somehow tragic solitude.
Are you speaking of the
But
Shadow
this
Sword?
is scimitar.
But it's a scimitar. Okay, so what I was going to say is, Tessa, did you want to identify it?
I will identify.
Because you were basically
No
the one
problem.
over there with Fulidar, like, kind of identifying it, or like, kind of expecting it, I believe. Okay, the weapon is called Griefwind.
I was right.
It is a +1 to attack and damage. It's finesse and light, just like a normal scimitar. Once per turn, when you hit a creature that has already taken damage since the end of your last turn, you deal an extra 1d4 necrotic damage. The blade basically rewards follow-through, pain layered upon pain. So, like, once you've attacked it and hit it once, if you attack with this as a secondary weapon, it'll also do an extra d4 necrotic damage.
So I'm already pretty necrotic here. I see where this is going.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna back away from the sword
Right. So,
before it calls to me.
well, yeah, this one was more tailored toward Grandolith.
Yeah, I'm backing away from it like
When you
already too close to the grave.
That's called Edge of Quiet Resolve, is the necrotic damage. Shadow Step Follow Through. When you teleport using a racial feature spell or magic item such as Blessing of the Raven Queen or Misty Step, the first attack you make with Griefwind before the end of your turn has advantage. The feature can be used once per short or long rest. Fighter's Poise. When you use Second Wind, you may immediately draw or stow Griefwind and make one weapon attack as part of the same action. So it's basically like, flavor-wise, it's like you make an attack and immediately stow it. Or you draw it, and as you draw it, you're attacking with it. If the attack hits, you gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. Shadowfell Temper. While you are bloodied, or at below half your hit points, Griefwind sheds faint strands of drifting shadow. During this time, you gain a +1 bonus to damage rolls with the weapon. So, essentially, it's a +1 weapon, but if you're below half hit points, it's a +2 weapon. Griefwind's blade curves like a crescent moon, half lost to eclipse, forged from dust dark steel that seems to drink in light rather than affect it. Wisps of shadow cling to its edge, peeling away like smoke when it strikes. The hilt is wrapped in blackened leather, etched with funerary knots, a Shadarkai remembrance of lives survived, not lives lost. The blade is warm in battle, cold at rest, and never still for long. Those who attune to it swear it hums softly when drawn, an echo of grief sharpened into resolve.
Yeah, I don't need more grief. Yeah, I'm just staring at it and I just hear the sounds of the dead. And I go like, perhaps I'd read enough stories.
So I think there was also a little discussion last time. For anybody watching, this is going to be a shorter session too, but because we have some hard out at 2 for a couple people. So for anybody, for last time we had a thing with there's a +3 ring of protection. And so I don't know who ultimately ended up or wanted to end up with that. I believe that Folidar or
I
Tessa
thought we
were.
did to Stephanie.
Yeah, Folidar or Tessa was the two main people that would, possibly get that. And Folidar.
So if I remember correctly, we were having that conversation because I'm 18 on armor class.
Yeah, and
now?
Stephanie's 17.
And she was 17.
Yeah, and the idea was the current argument that the last argument I remember. I don't know. I could go back and watch the episode too, but basically the last point was that that I remember was that since Folidar is up in battle more often,
Yeah.
he was making the argument so that he needed it more so because Stephanie's always his back line. Because
I was arguing that
always
I
back line.
keep getting caught in fights, and because of my class and how I work, I have to be up close and personal, and therefore I keep getting hit and dying.
My only
argument.
my only advocation for Folidar to actually have it, at least for a minute, at least for this battle, would be that he needs the saving throw help.
I remember that Daniel was trying to make an argument at first until he realized how little.
And he's already got an armor class of +30.
Yeah,
so,
I was like, why are we trying to make
armor
that
class of 30.
unstoppable?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, in my opinion, all things considered, I don't know how this particular fight is going to go, but I know that post that, it's almost certainly going to go to Just Tessa.
Okay.
At this point, it's not Folidar if he's not constantly flirting with death.
That'll put Tessa at 30. And currently there wasn't an agreement, but the current discussion with Azuzir was that you would bring his ring of protection back to him after you guys defeated the dragon.
Yeah. No.
We had a whole discussion about how we had to show him that he wouldn't need it.
Right, but I was gonna say that was also the part of the discussion is that if you bring it back or if you defeat the dragon, then he may be able to convince him that he no longer needs it. Because at that point he'll be the apex predator here.
Yeah.
Till the purple worm comes in. I mean,
maybe he's purple worms. Who knows? I don't know. Like I said, we've changed the ecosystem of the Underdark woefully at this point. Why not?
You know what the Behir the Behir is to the purple worm, right? Spaghetti.
Love it.
Let's just review everything really quickly. We have upset the balance of a war between two races by pretty much putting an end to most of the Hook horrors. We're about to help the Brains take down their matriarch. We helped the Brains take down what was essentially their matriarch. And we still have to kill an entire race of people.
Don't forget see. What was the thing we rescued?
The Grell?
No.
Oh wait.
The Quagoth or whatever.
The Qui-Gon.
The Quagoth. Yeah. Is that what you're talking about?
No, before that, when Joe like first joined, we brought in purple worms.
The
Paul
gnome?
was doing a lot of shatters, so the purple worms weren't like.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, what was it? It was we were trying to
That's
say.
when we're fighting them trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we were
the
fighting
trolls
trolls.
had
Yeah, but we were trying
ordered
to say-
something, and
Oh,
so
the
we defeated all.
troglodytes. The
There we go,
troglodytes.
troglodyte.
Yeah.
And now we're about to take a dragon who is the apex predator of this entire cave, completely off the map.
Whoa, bro, hold on. Who you? Are you I think you're discounting someone here.
Grandalus is implying he's the great
No,
predator, I
no,
think.
Cobb's gone. So yeah, I don't think
The
I.
apex predator is clearly, God dang it, I can't remember the character's name. Cutler.
Why,
Look
thank
at
you.
him.
I
Look at
appreciate
him.
it.
He's wearing every predator that we fought. Wearing them.
He's just
Wearing
wearing them. Yeah,
He's
that's what
wearing
we're
them.
after.
He's wearing them.
Who are
Cutler's
you?
whole,
Who are you wearing?
Cutler's whole stick is just, I wear my enemies.
Well, to be fair, I am wearing a mind flayer, so.
Fair.
Yeah, this man was really just like, here's a mind flayer head, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
It's worse. At least see Cutler is wearing troll skulls and hides from different things as clothing. Well, or armor pieces. But you cannot deny that the mind flayer head swinging from your belt is just an accessory.
Exactly.
It's
What I
like
like-
it's like I'm just going to accent my normal clothing with this beautiful mind flayer head.
What I like is
You
that as
sick
time has
bastard.
gone on, I started off the kooky character of the group where I would suggest things completely unsuggestible. And now it's starting to feel as time goes on, Volador becomes more and more the straight man of the bit at this point where he's just running the stating the obvious bit where I'm just like, what's happening here? Why is everyone else insane now?
Right.
Colors wearing body parts, and then a man who walks around casually with a mind flare head. Jess and Tessa. This is at the point where now Tessa's been revealed, so now you have Jess and Tessa in the mix.
Okay. Who
I don't know what
wants
your
to be the guinea pig, or
problem
should I?
is.
Should I? I'll just be the evil one because that way I we know it's me. That way nobody gets blamed. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're good.
I'll do it.
We're good.
I'll roll whatever you need rolled.
Nope,
That's
I already
fine.
got it. I already got it. It's rolled. We got it. We're good.
Okay.
And you guys are good.
All right.
Well, actually, you guys aren't good, but
We don't know that we're not good.
yeah.
Oh, that's great.
You do know that
That's right.
okay, so you do know that the Spectre is hurt. You do know it's only been a few minutes. You guys have been perusing stuff. It's probably been about 10, 15 minutes perusing different items and such.
Are you handing over that sword or what?
And by all means, I'm not touching.
Yeah, I don't need a sword.
Yeah,
so.
I'm not trying to become that.
I'm assuming Brian has a handout for it
Not yet.
at some point. All right.
Yeah, I will.
I'll use it later. Well, I mean, I'll use it now, but you'll see.
Is Finslayer going to be okay with that?
What's that?
I said,
Finslayer?
Finslayer going to be okay with that?
Finslayer's-
Finslayer just likes to kill.
Finslayer's fine with it as long as it's the offhand. Or Finslayer could be fine if he was persuaded to be the offhand because he needs to make up for your handicap in that area.
Yeah, but no.
Well, I suppose you're right. I suppose that I better be in your offhand. I don't want you to fail at anything. Let's go kill some fish.
I'll take care of this one.
Let's go kill that foul serpent-tongued thing, that sick brother of a fish.
I want to know how it is that I, the only non-pirate member of this party. Never been on a boat. Never been in the water. I mean, other than some swimming. And I end up with a pirate sword. I don't get it.
That's how you're a pirate now. You've got the pirate sword. Congratulations. Welcome to the crew.
What do you mean you're not a pirate? You're traveling with a merry crew, aren't you?
Yeah, right.
I would doubt to say Mary describes us at all.
I would wholeheartedly agree with that.
You do seem a bit dour, lassie.
So does this blade talk to all of us
Oh
now?
yeah, you can hear it loud. Yeah,
God.
sometimes. Yeah, sometimes sometimes it just talks just to him, but sometimes you definitely hear it
yeah, it's a
loud.
pain.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pain.
Oh, yeah.
Thing.
That's right, punk. I ain't the only one that's got to hear it.
I don't care. More the merrier. I love having a crew.
Besides, you probably love that sword.
Right?
This is my kind of sword right here. He speaks my language.
If I didn't have a penchant for bigger weapons, I'd probably wield that thing myself. But I prefer glaives, great swords, great axes. You know, big things.
Methinks someone's overcompensating.
Wow, man. Okay, I want to you know, I'm in the middle of a conversation with a player, a D&D player from my home game who has been out of our sessions for a while. Zach, he's my buddy if he's watching. Hi. We're talking and he's just invited me to a pub crawl. And I, being my normal self, said, ask again closer to the week. His reply is that what the Magic 8 Ball says?
No, the Magic 8 Ball says, go away.
Outlook not so good.
I mean, it's just my resume was getting flagged for being artificially intelligently wrote that I wrote myself. It's just par for course. I don't know. Anyhow, yeah. All right,
Back to what
so-
you commented there, Brian. Compensating for what? I don't understand.
Yes. What I wanted to see today was an argument between a sword and a man losing an argument to a sword.
I'm not arguing with the sword. I'm having a conversation.
And that is why you're losing.
What, is it trying to argue?
It doesn't say anything else. It seems to think you've accurately hit the nail on the head.
I'm like, I can hear.
When you said compensating for what, it seems to think you're accurate.
That's why I was like, oh no.
Cutler doesn't get it at all.
Yeah,
Like,
No,
that's fine.
right.
in character, it went way over Cutler's head.
Cutler thinks him and the sword are.
Were we arguing?
I was gonna say Cutler and him thinks him and the sword are like right on the same wavelength. You know?
Yeah, he's like, oh, we're having a conversation. Awesome.
They're just like, oh no, he's not even understanding that this is an argument. And I was like, no, I can't stand to watch this. It's Voladar.
Oh no.
Voladar is just immersing himself in his journal at the moment and just thinking hard.
Voladar is just like, Cutler does not realize Sword arguing with him.
I was like, Finslayer, natural counter, Cutler, oblivious ?
Taking notes.
I would say, like, right now, I'm just thinking about all of the new things I've seen since coming to the Underdark, an area that canonically Voladar knows nothing about. He doesn't have any books on the Underdark or anything in his library, and now I'm just writing everything we've experienced down.
I think we're all kind of in fresh territory except Grandlith. I think he's probably the only one who has any Underdark experience.
I don't think really.
I think
Grandlith
I'm
only has a
really
little
well
bit, very, very, very little.
Bro, I'm from Osbraven.
Yeah. He's not from the Underdark, but you did go into that Mind Flayer lair, so you know.
That's the reason
I did. I don't get me wrong.
Which is going to be your
I've had
closest.
some experience.
You have the closest anyway.
But to imply that I perhaps lived in the Underdark or something, you know?
I didn't say lived. I said had the most
Come on.
experience.
Stop being racist, Cutler.
I did not say lived in. I know nothing about your species. I meant the mind flayer on your hip.
Oh no, I'm a species. Jeez.
God, I can't win for today.
Cutler, you offer so many more tools. It is fine if conversation is not one of them.
Hey,
I
Cutler.
never said I was the one who should be talking.
Hey,
That doesn't mean I'm
hey,
going
hey,
to
hey,
stop.
Cutler's.
Continue to.
Hey, but Cutler's girlfriend's a Shed Archive. I mean, his first mate.
I like the insinuation there.
I was about to say, wait, I'm getting married to the orc princess. The fuck?
I was about to say, I like the insinuation.
It's your
there.
first mate.
Your first mate's gonna come. You're
Your
gonna
first
tell
mate
your first
may
mate like, I'm getting married.
Your first
He's gonna
mate
be like,
may have been like your first mate.
Right. He's gonna be like, oh, that's great. I'm happy for you. No, it's just gonna be the funnest.
She's either gonna be like, and then just be like standoffish, or she's gonna be like, do I get to play too?
Oh, that's gonna go over well. Can't wait till we get back to the boat.
She knows Cutler. She knows Cutler. She knows that he's not just gonna be like, like messing with only her, because she's.
I mean, he's found his soul.
And Cutler should know that his first mate. I can't remember her name. Whose name escapes me off the top of my head. What is her name? Do you remember?
Oh God! Look, the fuck no.
But anyways, Cutler's experienced enough to know that she's not gonna just be Cutler's not gonna be her only thing either. So, like she's gonna go do what she wants. That's why she's taking care of Cutler's ship this whole time. It's so in her own best interests.
Right?
If something happens to Cutler, ever, then she's pretty confident that the crew will follow her anyways, because they already do. Like to some degree.
Yeah, it's just like Cutler would have in the written legal documents, just like, if I should perish, I have so and so designed to send you a bird. If
Right.
the bird comes to you, then you are now the captain.
Right. Yeah. You also Cutler also knows that she is like fiercely loyal. Like, she'd rather just like behead somebody than be considered unloyal.
It's part of the reason she kept the crew.
I'm trying to remember what her name is. I'm looking through here. I can't see her.
There's too many damn names to remember.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would suggest before we do anything foolish, we should possibly take what do they call that? A long rest?
A long rest.
Have we not done that?
I mean,
have
I
not.
have 112 out of 28 hit points and still a decent amount of my uses
I'm
left.
scared to check mine now. I feel like I'm actually full health. Okay,
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we need a long rest. A short rest, maybe, but not a long rest.
full health. I have not used a
Excuse me.
single ounce of key. Yeah, no, yeah.
I need a long rest. I used resources kicking this thing's ass, unlike the rest of you.
That is fair.
I mean, that and natural 20s.
I have a whole crew somewhere for the burning bitch.
I'm so glad
Yeah.
that name was allowed. It makes me smile every time.
No, I got something planned for Cutler already coming up too. It's pretty awesome. It might be a while before we get there.
That is perfectly fine by me.
I think you'll all enjoy it. I hope you'll all enjoy it. All right.
I mean, if we
Illyra, I
if
think
we-
is that. I think that's who that is. Hold on one second.
if we take a long rest, I get back 1 use of rage, two
that's her.
uses of breath weapon, and 1 use of strike the giant. So, if you absolutely have to have a long rest, I'm fine doing it.
I
But
don't have to do anything. I'm just giving you shit. We
it's-
take one more
it's-
long rest, I get my lion back, though.
It's Yilra, or Illyra, like that, but it's with a
Okay.
Y. But that's who your storm sorcerer first mate is.
okay,
Yeah, I just need the long rest to get my other lion back. I mean, but
Which
if you
also
want to
make-
go lion,
Which also makes sense why Cutler had the hots for Navari, because Navari was also a storm sorcerer. I think Cutler kind of might have the hots for almost anything. But I don't know, maybe not.
fuck the amount of travel we have got.
All right, so as you guys are speaking, minutes have passed. You guys are considering taking a long rest, right?
they apparently don't need it.
or a short rest.
I was saying if it's
You don't-
if it's
you
a
don't
long
need
rest,
it,
we
you
got to
said?
go in here. We got to go in here with all of the effort. So if Joe needs the long rest.
Okay, Joe needs their long rest. Okay, but so you thinking about taking it?
If he needs it, we
I'm
got to
fine
take
with
it. We're about to
it.
fight a dragon.
As you guys are considering taking a long rest, it gets really dark in here.
It's the Underdark.
Yeah, it gets even darker.
No, Jesus.
Hold on, look at the wrong thing. There we go.
Does anyone feel like the sun is setting right now?
Yeah. So, and you hear Azazir's voice say, "He's awake."
Ah, I see.
Guess there's no long rest for us.
Well, that sucks for you, considering how many resources you used to try to get this thing down.
That's all right. That just means you guys still have plenty of resources, and I can just be an annoyance.
Actually,
The fault.
I'm gonna do it this way because I have a transparent one. So you're going to have to assume that the everything in the area of darkness, in the transparent area of darkness, whatever, is essentially, you know, like pitch black.
Oh, fuck. I don't like that.
Olar's gonna close his eyes. It's time to use the ancient technique that the monks taught me:
Shadow sight!
going blind.
Shadow sight! See in the darkness through your other senses.
And you have to say it like that. You have to be like, you know, like when you say Kamehameha. You know, so-
I
think
cast shadow
there's like
sight!
a moment where I have a flashback to the monastery, and all of the disciples are just sitting there completely still, meditating with their eyes closed. And I, in my infinite curiosity, could not keep my eyes closed. And I was told then by my master, you have the desire to see things that cannot be seen. You have a desire to see things that can be seen, but only when you close your eyes will you see those things that were not meant to be seen. And I just go like, And then can I quote you on that in the book? And then we come back to me now being like, I wish I would have finished listening to that proverb. I can't see anything.
Just like fuck.
That would have been very helpful in this situation.
I believe. Hold on. Let me double check because I believe. Hold on.
Stop fucking making noise, phone.
Let's see.
I have no idea who bargain.
It doesn't say, but I believe I'm almost positive that he was blue initially.
The dragon?
Yeah, the shadow dragon.
He was a blue dragon before he was a shadow dragon.
Right, I believe he was blue initially. So like all shadow dragons start out as a different, you know, type of dragon first, and then
Yeah.
get turned
The
into
corrupted
dragons.
blue dragon. What is Folodar's knowledge on dragons? That's a great question to ask myself.
I think you guys knew a little bit about the shadow dragon itself. But the thing is, I don't think that you knew one way or the other what the. I don't know. Maybe the Behir did tell you what he used to be blue.
Well, I was gonna say I'm trying to see
On
if
dragons in
Folodar
general?
would be able to understand what dragon the dragon was before it was the darkness dragon.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then make a history, or in which you also do an advantage, right? I believe.
I believe so.
A history or a nature check.
Oh, history 100%. 100% history. Please, dice gods, be favorable to me.
I'm educated. Can I roll too?
Yeah. Yep. So what I would say also is, you guys can still see like you would normally see with your dark vision. It's just kind of murky, like, and anybody that has like glowing weapons or glowing shield or anything, that glow is just gone. Like, it is like it doesn't exist. It's an ability called Banish Light. Any non-magical source of illumination within 60-foot radius. Okay, so it's non-magical. Is snuffed out, and any spell that creates light within the same area is dispelled. So yeah, so I guess it would be the magic stuff too. So yeah.
Damn.
Rolled 16 twice.
So the glow on any weapons would definitely be diminished, anyways.
So can dark vision still work?
So dark vision in that still works. Yeah, it's just a darker area, like it's still like got a kind of a shadowy, tendrily murkiness to it, right?
All right. So I am going to cast a spell on myself. Dark vision.
Okay. Oh, okay, because you didn't have that already.
No.
All right. Okay, so Fuladar, you know that dragons in general, once they're deep seated into an area, they kind of claim it as their lair. Now you
Also follow up.
You think that this dragon probably has not fully been able to like exert his will just because of the presence of this Behir. Now, why the dragon hasn't come into the Behir's area and just killed him, you're not sure.
He's probably
That's what he's here to do now, probably.
This almost feels like an invitation, even.
And what I would say is, you start to hear sound. Can you hear the music inside the?
I don't actually.
Inside the
Right now.
Roll20? Okay, so you don't have it. You don't have it.
Wait, I hear something playing at a low murmur.
Yeah. Okay, so what you do here, though, hold on one second. You hear something that sounds like something. No, you hear thunder, basically.
Okay.
Ah, the blue dragon.
I thought I had that in here.
We're screwed.
Immediately, that's what I was looking for. Is that what I would be able to identify of a blue dragon?
And yeah,
Very good.
so with that, oh, here it is. Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked are we? Oh, there it is. There.
Yeah, we're pretty good. We're pretty strong.
Well,
Considering what
if
we got
can
hit
get
with last time, I'm not so sure.
I'm sure if we can get past its frightful presence, we'll be fine. And if we can't, well, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. But that's okay because we have Janu.
Yeah.
And you hear you hear some wind kick up, and you see little dust devils swirling around here and there.
Spectre, are you still there?
He's like, I'm not feeling myself.
In what way? Context is very important here.
He looks over at the Behir and he says, I wish to drain it further.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
But you know that the Behir heard it, because remember the Behir got a crit on him too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. It's just like, we're gonna not do that. But there is a darkness dragon ahead that's pretty delicious. I hope.
He says, yes, let us feed.
Yeah. I'm full, but anything to help fill my buddy's stomach.
You guys hear a voice out of the shadows behind you that almost startles you. And he says, and the voice says, do you need my assistance? And you forget for a moment that Ferraris was off in the shadows, hiding.
Ah! No! Well, yes, we actually do need your assistance, but don't do that.
Think of that. That's awesome. I'm so proud of myself at this point in time. I'm not going to tell you why. I keep it to myself, but man, I don't know why I never thought of that.
Okay.
All right. So it seems the dragon is nearby. It seems that it is encroaching
Stupid
upon
tree.
us.
Stupid tree after I twist all the branches and make it look cool.
That is nice. That's
Thank
a good
you.
touch. That was good. Okay. Change of plan. Dragon clearly getting impatient. We may have to encounter and fight it now rather than later. Does anyone have ideas? I'm open to suggestions.
Fight.
I was just going to do what we always do and wing it.
Yeah,
Yes.
sounds about right.
It turns out that winging is definitely not as effective when your opponent can wing better.
He
Literally.
says, you hear Azazir say, Azazir would help, but cannot reach.
Azazel, sir, and in the time that we've come to know you, I find that every new sentence that you utter makes us a little less strong. Please stop.
Please stop with your speaking, thank you.
Wait. What do you mean by you can't reach?
Azazir too large.
I see.
Which, if you haven't gained the idea already, that since Azazir might be too large to reach the dragon might be too large to reach Azazir.
I'm starting to think of a plan, guys. And this one doesn't involve one of us dying.
Oh, really?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Not yet.
Like, yeah, literally, are you sure here?
Oh, Granolith, you can make with the explosions, correct?
I don't like where this is heading.
I mean, explosions?
You know,
Don't
Boom.
feel like I make explosions or ever have.
What kind of explosion are you talking about?
I had
you
that
know,
acid that let us eat through that rock that one time, but that's close as I have to an explosion.
something that would perhaps possibly trigger a cave in, or alternatively, open up a passage of a cave.
Let's see. Start rummaging through all the potions I'm carrying. Bunch of flying, a bunch of healing,
Maybe we shouldn't let you
resistance,
carry all of our stuff.
friendship. I have fire breath. I don't think that's what you want.
Well, instead of explosives, we'd have to go with explosive strength. As I look over to Cutler.
What do you need me to do?
Cutler, how do you feel about mining?
I'm a pirate. How do you think?
Great. We are going to probably lose this fight. Unless we change the lair itself.
I say again, what do you need me to do?
So, the Bahir here has just stated that he is too big. It doesn't really make sense to me that the Darkness Dragon hasn't come this far unless the Darkness Dragon and the Bahir are both suffering the same issue. They're too big to meet each other in battle. So, that means that the entrance to the Darkness Dragon's lair is way too small for it to escape out of.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were to open up that entrance, we can either bring the Darkness Dragon here, or we could bring the Bahir there, and double our odds of victory.
Okay, I see where this is going.
In order to do this, we will need someone sturdy that can offer a distraction against the Darkness Dragon.
I
Someone who has
maybe
shielded us.
I may be sturdy, but from the lightning guy, Azir, I think his name is, I was knocked down to damn near half.
I was referring to Januka. It's okay.
Oh, well, fuck you too!
You're good at other things.
He says, Azazir says, what? Not rest now?
We don't really have the time.
I fear that resting might put us.
Well,
in a
let's be
bad
honest. If
position
it
here.
can't get to the Bahir and we're in the Bahir's lair, it can't get to us either, so we can rest.
He says, yes, rest. And as he says, yes, rest, he says, he definitely moves to the side as part of the ceiling collapses and crashes down with stalactites and rubble near him. He says, no worries, it happened all the time.
We have a house. We have a house. So let's not worry too much about the stalactite situation there.
So you guys
But-
could set up the Mordenkainen's or Lehman's. What is Mordenkainen's, right? Mordenkainen's minuscule sanctum or something. There's something.
It is something factually.
Yeah. That thing that Tessa has, right? Isn't the
Yes.
belt the little model?
Little
Yes,
tiny
I
house.
have it.
Here comes a big house.
Lehman's desirable residence. That's what it's called.
There we go.
I have so much stuff in my bag.
I will say
You can't say
the other area over here is like much larger. And while you see like thunder, like lightning arcs forming and stuff like that, you think that maybe they're not too anything to worry about.
This is the most dangerous environment possible.
Could I make an explosive?
Yeah, you can make an explosive.
Yeah, you're an artificer, right?
I must say, yeah, that's your thing.
Yeah.
You will
That's
need time to do it, so it seems like a long rest is the only.
Necroficer is what you are. Necroficer.
Necroficer.
Right.
Okay, so let me see. Yeah, the big cave out there is plenty of room to put the desirable residence.
See, plenty of room.
This big cave over here. Oop. Yeah.
You could call me crazy, but I don't. I feel like I don't want to be out in the open area.
Right? Me
Hopefully with
neither.
lightning.
Nope. Uh-oh. Hang on. Gotta go to the map.
Opposing-
I would like to try to find some place to sleep with cover, potentially.
There we go.
I think that's the whole point of the mansion there, bro.
Well, the little Lehman's desirable residence is kind of like a Lehman's tiny hut, but it's a little bit bigger. So
Right.
you would be in cover at that point.
Yeah. See? Your party does this thing called thinking.
Somewhere in there, it does say
Not often.
in
but
one of
they
the
do it.
handouts, it does say about like what it is. I should put that in the bio and info of the mansion. I need to do like because I've got a where's the mansion? It is 30 feet by, oh no, yeah, 6 times 6 is 36. Anyway, something like that. By 20, 36 by 20, 35 by 20, something like that. I think it's 30, I think it's 30 by 20, but I think I made it 35 by 20 just for ease of use.
Sounds like something we might do.
But if you wanted to put that up out there, there's plenty of room to put it, is what I'm saying.
Well, tentatively. Well, let's do it.
There is a water source in that area too, like a really shallow water source.
What he's saying is the perfect
Brian,
spot.
you think we're a bunch of fools? It's pulsing with electricity out here.
It is.
I mean,
yes.
I do have this ceramic pig that casts create food and water.
Yeah, we're not fools. We're just gonna use our food and water. And we move
I'm not
towards the
going to
home.
starve no
Sorry.
matter what we do.
Sorry, but here there's not quite enough room in here for you. Yeah, just gonna carefully mosey into the home with hopefully not getting shocked.
We've set this.
Oh, I have
Let
control.
me send it
Let's
to the
go
back.
ahead.
Here, there you go.
There we go. Yeah, I was about to say. All right, so Jess is gonna make explosives. That's the goal here. We're gonna be hinging on Cutler's strength, Januka's defense, and Grandalif is gonna do what Grandalif does best. Something.
Something he
Look,
does.
I do stuff. Don't worry about it. I do stuff.
And I will be avoiding death.
Ooh,
Set that out there. I'll be
badly,
selling it
as
every rest.
usual.
So
this is
badly
the-
as usual, as I said.
Yeah.
So after this rest, I should be able to use my lion again, right?
Possibly. Probably. Yeah, because it's only one day left, right? I think so.
Right. That's why I wanted to rest, so I had both lions.
But also because you're out of some kind of resource too. I thought.
Yeah, I could teleport a couple less times than I'd like to.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna do a long rest. Is the white coming in there with you, or is he staying outside?
You know, I'm nice to my white. He can join us.
What about the?
I still am trying to actively teach my whites and stuff, like language and things.
What about the skeleton?
Keep the specter as far away from Bahir as possible. By the way,
What about the skeleton?
is that my skeleton?
The skeleton can come
It's
in.
Tessa's, yeah. Okay, so then the other thing I wanted to find out is where do
Can we get them away from the fire?
Where do we have that listed?
What list?
The Lehman's desirable residence thing.
I have it. It's in there. You didn't put anything but the the name in the picture.
The name in the picture? Oh, but it's in there though. Is it
Yeah.
under Lehman's desirable residence?
Yes, it is. Isn't the worst of these things around alphabetical order?
Yeah, but I can't. I'm only finding it as the and I've got more stuff on mine too, but I'm only finding
It's next to the Wand of Frost.
Monsters and Loot, Lost Treasures of Cornelia.
Like it's in
Treasure?
between Gulbrom and Wand of Frost. It's just out here.
Items? Yeah, see, I don't know. I'm not seeing it, but hold on.
You're in the character tab, right?
Yeah. Hang on, let me. Well, I'm not seeing it by the name of it, so that's why.
Whoa.
I'm like,
Who's got this sweet ass quill?
Me.
oh wait, you're talking about you're talking about the same thing I'm talking about. Then that's just the it's got like a little phantom face next to it. Yes?
Yeah, just a token.
Yeah, that's just the
default
token. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the stuff for it, the information for it.
Oh no.
I could have swore I put it in here somewhere. Where did you got it off the what's his face? You know, the guy, the asshole, his buddies. Well, it wasn't the asshole. It was from his buddies. But Fandrush is all that's coming to my mind because that's the dragon in here. But Renchifus.
We did get it from
Renchifus's
yeah.
buddies. You got it from his buddies, which were the chick that basically killed you. She had
Yeah,
it, I believe.
the one
or
who
one
just
of her
really randomized that kill.
yeah, or one of her underlings. It was either her or one of her underlings that you got it from. Okay, I guess it just doesn't.
It was after that fight, yeah.
Guess it just doesn't. I guess it just didn't make a handout for it. Apparently. There's Wyvern Watch.
And by Quill, I assume you mean the Quill of Shadows.
Me?
Joe, which yes,
Okay.
I do have the Quill of Shadow.
Huh. Anyways, okay.
I
So
forget a lot of what I got.
I don't think. I think it's. I think I'm going to just make a ruling that it's the same specifications as Lehman's tiny hut. Okay, as far as not like how big it is and such, but like how nothing can see inside it and nothing can go through it.
Nice.
Other than you guys,
Okay.
Safe.
just by
So we're
makes it
taking a long
easier.
rest then?
Makes it easier. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's organize our resources here. What do we have that can work against a dragon that may have possibly been a blue dragon?
If it is
That
Blue
Wanda
Dragon,
Frost.
Wanda
Yep.
Frost.
I've got my breath weapon as well as Strike of the Giants and whatnot. I've got Divine Smite. Well, not many of them. I do have it, so.
Right. We're talking big deal here. This thing is the mother of all beings.
I mean, all I can really do is just, crit the shit out of it. That's what I do. That's my resource. I go in and I crit the shit out and I get the fuck out.
Are you going to allow the Spectre to go into the residence?
No.
Okay. I think that's probably a good idea.
I don't want him to be next to the Bahir though. So if he could get like as far away from him, he could hover over the water. He's used to that.
I will be right back.
All right.
Brian, question.
Yes.
Do you use potion mixability?
Do what now?
Do you use potion mixability?
Mixability? You mean like? Are you,
Yes, it's safe to have more than one potion.
Can you mix potions? Is that what you're saying?
Can you safely mix potions? Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. That's a harder question because yes, you can safely mix potions, but no, you may not always safely mix potions.
All right.
You can mix them. Okay, so I will take them as yes, you can safely mix them as you take them, if that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So yes, in that case, yes.
Yeah. Well, back when we started playing, if you drank a potion of healing while you're under a potion of giant strength, there might be a effect.
Correct. Yeah.
So-
Yeah. I got you. Yep. So
Yeah,
all I was saying is like if you take the potion, it affects you, and so then if
Yeah.
you take another potion that does something else, the other one is already in effect, so you can stack different things.
right. Well,
So-
I
so
feel
yes.
like the things I'm taking are going to stack just fine.
But
so-
what I was saying is you can actually mix two potions together to get a different
really?
effect. Yeah, you could actually mix two potions together to get an effect. The question is what is that effect, and do you want to do it, and especially do you want to do it without any alchemy experience or an alchemist lab and so on and so forth.
No.
We
While
don't
we're
like
taking that quick break, I'm going to pee real quick.
alchemy.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, Tessa can do it.
I got my idea how I'm going to handle this situation without dying, hopefully.
Motion mixing, explosives creation, cutler, being big.
So basically, if you mix potions together in a like say you take two potions, you mix them together in a single container. The options are one potion loses its effect. Both potions lose their effect, and the mixture becomes a poison. Both potions work normally, Both potions have double effects. One potion has double effects. You know, like stuff like that. Both potions work, but the numerical effects and duration of one of them is doubled. If neither potion has anything to double in this way, they work normally. Stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I'm actually scared of this fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. This feels like one of those fights where for sure something is lost, and that something usually ends up being me.
I was considering not taking you, letting you take the long rest by doing so, like that kind of thing. But
Because you did do all of that, I was like, this
since
is all
you have
signs
the
of
well,
not
since
doing
you
it.
have the residence, you know that really makes it so you guys can kind of take a long rest anywhere at any time.
Yeah.
As long as you haven't
Really-
had one in a while.
I'm really just stalling long enough that we ain't got to start this fight until next session when we have.
Daniel
Okay.
here.
There, because Luca has to be like the cornerstone of the strategy, because we will die.
Right.
It can
Because
make
even
so
if I
many
had
attacks.
+3 ring, I still wouldn't be what he is for a tank. So. Not even close. I
Like
am
my
not a
strategy is to use the darkness to my advantage here, because Lord knows.
So what you guys-
dragon,
What you guys need to do? Did I don't think. Hold on. Let me see here. Did I get? When's the last time I gave you
The
experience?
thing this dragon isn't prepared for is it's a shadow monster, and it's not expecting a pair of shadow monsters to come for it.
you know,
Mixed
that's
in with
really something
everything
I can
else.
lean on.
So yeah. So I didn't. I don't think I did. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, yes, I did. I updated Tessa's XP last time too, because Stephanie had to step out. I updated. Everybody got 1200 XP last time. Yeah, so everybody's at the, okay. So I updated that for Tessa because yeah. I know. I just wondered if I had given experience for the Behir.
Yes.
Was Daniel here last time? He was, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Because me and him beasted the shit out of that brain.
I'm guessing today was his marble thing.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like he said that this time. It only falls on our session once every couple months or something. He was saying so.
What?
So, making the explosion thingy for Faldor plan. Can I also make like light bombs?
It's kind of a neat idea. How many magic items can you make now at your level?
Can you make light bulbs?
Like
bombs.
light bombs.
Like flashbangs.
Oh,
Bombs.
light bombs. Oh, okay, yeah, like flashbang type grenades. Yeah, I don't see why not.
I say we have to get very non-magical on this one.
Why is
Oh well, yeah, they're going to be non-magic.
Yeah,
They're
we gotta be
just-
real non because this is gonna be an interesting display of non-magical scientific ability.
Do you want me to roll to see how many I get, or?
for the grenades?
Yeah.
Basically, you're limited by time, so you can do it as part of your downtime for the long rest, but basically you're limited by time. I would say you can either make a roll with your tinkerer's tools, right? And query dexterity. And if you want to make 6 of them, you can do it at a disadvantage. If you want to make 4, you can do it at normal roll. Like flashbangs, if you're talking about that.
What is Cutler race wise?
Dragonborn.
I gotta try to do the 6.
Okay, so then you'll make your roll at disadvantage, but you're querying dexterity, so
I always felt like he was an ogre or an
you should
orc
have
for some
tinker
reason.
tools on your sheet, I believe, and then if you do, then
I do.
okay, yeah, then you just would Yep, there you go. So 19. So yeah, you're able to successfully make 6 flashbangs.
Yes. Yes. We're gonna need all of them.
I would say the number of, if you wanted to add smoke powder grenades to those, the number of smoke powder grenades you could make would be up to 6. No check needed, but 25 gold each.
Okay, we need to. Okay, I've been thinking this entire time of a strategy. Slowing him down with spells will probably work, but very limited. I have Scroll of Web. We have Dispel Magic. We have Mirror Image. And I have a Potion of Invulnerability. This might be where I use every single
also
thing
have-
I've been hoarding.
We also have a couple of potions of giant strength. If I chew one of those, I get better damage on my output.
I will. I got a potion of vulnerability and a potion of growth. I'll take. I'll use my strength off from whatever the fuck my sword is, Finslayer, and that'll get me buffed up pretty decent. And then maybe a blast. If we can get a blast going, that would help. And I can summon both the lions.
This is
And-
this is the perfect fight to have called. That's what's crazy about it.
How come I'm not seeing myself show up in the video on Discord?
Because you're
Yeah,
not on
we see you.
Discord.
I see you.
Mm.
You know, cat backwards. You're there.
Yeah.
All right, as long as my camera sees me, that's all that matters. I don't see myself on the Discord like I normally do, so something is going on. I'll figure it out later.
You know, Dante, you spend every session sitting there with that staff of yours. And,
Yes.
and it occurred to me, have I ever showed you my staff?
I don't
No.
know if that's appropriate talk here.
It's a
in,
bad fucking.
Action
It's a bad thing to say. Yes. But yeah, I have a bow staff of my own for when I dress up as a wizard. So
Hey, Brian,
That's right.
compared to your face like that, we're actually seeing the Action Surge logo slightly on top of your face.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that did happen a few times. Yeah, it blends into it.
Like when you get into a certain portion, it detects your face as part of the background.
It's my head or my face. Probably when I duck down like this, and I'm looking at the
Yeah,
keyboard,
like when you
oh,
duck
yeah.
down or turn. Yeah,
It's probably,
yeah.
probably like saying, "Oh, it's not our face there."
and dent. Dent, dent, dent,
I
dent.
have a couple potions.
So
What do you
I showing you my staff.
I don't remember what they did.
I think you had. I think
Potion?
you're holding 2 potion of giant strengths, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't have giant strength.
You used a potion of polymorph though, didn't you?
I still have one more
You still have one.
polymorph. But the
Either one.
question, the potions in question, I have 2 of these. Potion of domination.
Yeah, the potion of
Would work on a dragon.
wasn't the potion of the one potion of domination was a dragon domination,
Oh, well,
Two.
that's convenient.
right? Wasn't it?
I
Potion,
have
potion
2
of dragon
is
dominate
just-
dragon.
Potion of domination.
Oh, that's a lot of nice
Domination or diminution?
carving. Diminution or domination?
I said domination or diminution.
Dimidol?
Domination means you take control of somebody. Diminution means you get smaller.
Dominate.
Look, I got a ship's wheel and a cage,
Oh, that is sick.
lantern, feather.
Where'd you get those
spider.
from? Did it come with the staff? The bow staff?
No, I added all this. There's another feather up there.
I guess my question is,
I'll accept later.
basically dominate beast, dominate person, dominate monster.
Dominate monster.
Dominate monster.
Ooh.
I mean, monster would be great right about now.
Ah.
I thought you guys had a potion of dragon control though.
Yeah, I mean, I just have a dragon egg.
I have a crown of dragon control. I'm not
Right,
worried
but I
about
remember
it.
last time.
Oh, I
remember.
do.
I remember the last session you had a thing because it's a potion of good dragon
Yes,
control.
I do, but it says good dragon.
Yeah, it's good
so
dragons,
I'm
yeah.
not.
No, but what I was saying
Uh,
is Folidar was worried about it because he's got the copper dragon egg.
Yes.
Yeah, I was. Oh, yeah, that is true. I did actually fear that, and I still do.
I do have that. Sorry.
You should
Oh,
A
fear
yeah,
that.
lot of
that's-
potions.
What does a potion of growth do?
I assume it.
Folder, I know how to handle this. This is
It's
what you
basically
do.
the
You
alarm
raise the
spell.
dragon, chaotic evil.
Okay, thank you.
Then you can't control it.
Then I can't control it.
The heck?
Hey, first world problems, man.
Hey, first world problems.
I'm not. How am I going to get a chaotic evil dragon to watch over my library?
Instill in him a strong love of literature.
You give him a daily sacrifice, weekly sacrifice, whatever, of some humanoid flesh as tribute, and that is his payment.
You got to
You
remember.
just promise if he's good, you'll let him eat Cutler later.
Oh, you got to remember. I'm raising this dragon to watch over a library post death. I need it to act in perpetuity, like it's
But
trying to
you-
hoard a treasure.
Okay, then
You're-
raise it lawful evil.
There we go.
That'll be fine.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's going to. So we agreed that Tessa's getting the Ring of Protection +3, correct?
Yeah, we begrudgingly agreed to that.
Okay. And we
With my
agreed
new
that we're going to
sword.
wait until Daniel is here to actually fight the dragon, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay, so you guys going to go ahead and take your long rest.
And then session's over, everybody.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to introduce you to this dragon.
Oh
Oh boy.
Because,
no, no. And there's nothing more appealing than the dramatic reveal.
I will agree this on one condition. You do it as if you're introducing him like a game show host.
No,
Oh, God.
no,
No,
that's
do-
not how it's
no,
going
no,
to be.
No, do it with the voice that you did for the intro. You rolled
Yeah.
that voice, use it again. Let's go.
No, he is not nervous. You should be nervous.
Just
Oh,
nervous
shoot.
but confident at the same time.
Yeah.
It's really important to consider some things here. Like, who really are my friends in this group? That's what I have to consider. I mean, we are fighting a dragon.
Right.
Is there anybody I should not trust? Unfortunately, because of certain recent events, probably the paladin.
Probably the one who's not here.
To be 100% honest, if she had her way, she would probably turn all of us into these hard.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Hey.
If Januka could
Hey.
actually do it, she would just kill us all.
I came into this as a really nice guy. You people made me mean.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Says the
Oh,
guy.
no way.
Says the guy wearing a mind flayer for a belt accessory. Right.
That's right. That's right.
Guy comes in with 2 lions and a mind player's head as an accessory. Goes,
You know,
you know, I'm
we're
actually a pretty nice guy.
I will say that because you guys even though you're taking a long rest and preparing to fight this thing, there is a sort of a sense of forlorn hopelessness about you.
No doubt. There was always.
You also feel like even though like nothing can get in and out of the desirable residence, you also feel like for some reason you think that the lights in there are dimmer than they usually are.
So the power extends even here.
Say that like any of that's news to us. I mean, have you not heard Foldar this whole time? He's felt hopeless through the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
Fuladar
it's
just been
really
like, we need to go
hard
home. We
get
need to
light
go
at the
home.
end
We
of
need
the
to go
tunnel
home.
here.
We need to go home.
Mm. I write in my journal, almost poetically and tragically, as if it is the last time I would write in it. A sense of finality sweeps over Philodar. Pained expression, one that tries to weave a sense of hope into his entire being, but ultimately finds that these could be his last days.
Oh, if you die, I'm pretty sure you're going to rise again.
I'm well aware of that, and that's the big part of the problem here. that's the fear. It's not the death that scares me.
Okay.
It's
so
the not controlling my own body.
I will
Oh,
read
now
this.
it's picking it up even when
I
your
will
face
read
is
this
there.
to like
Full of
Daniel on
respect
that
too
when he
much
comes
for
back
what you
to.
remember your former life.
What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
What was that?
Nothing.
I didn't hear anything he said.
Nothing.
Must not have been important. I mean, no.
Absolutely wasn't. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is I'm gonna read this to Daniel when you guys come back. I'll just reread this thing. But basically,
fine.
you guys after you guys leave, and you have your long rest, and you head up into the Dragon's lair or the Shadow Dragon's lair. You notice that going along, you in several spots you have to march single file, and Cutler, it's a tight fit for Cutler, like tight fit, and Januka, real tight fits for Cutler and Januka, and then finally it opens up into a cavern. But before you go in there, I don't know if you guys have something you want to do, like tactical
Drink
type
potions
stuff,
and shit
setups,
like
whatever,
that.
yeah, like kind of things you want to do. Drink potions, do spells, whatever.
I'm wearing all of my best stuff.
Some like regular fine clothes. Is that what you're saying?
I've meditated. I've pulled out the longsword, and
I'm
my
thinking
first time
about-
wielding it.
I'm debating whether I need to use the potion of growth right now.
I'm going to use a potion of growth and a potion of invulnerability.
I didn't want to drink the potion of vulnerability just yet.
How long
may
do
be
they
electing
last?
to do the same.
So because it's a potion, it doesn't count as being a spell that I need to maintain focus on, right?
Bingo.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to Potion of Growth followed by Rage.
Okay, so we should put that in the chat log. So,
Alright.
so Cutler, Potion of Growth.
And then I am also going to
rage,
take
so
my
that way I start the
potion
combat
of
memory.
fire breath.
Start Rage at beginning of combat, or just before beginning of combat.
Yeah, just before beginning of combat. That way it's already active. So what does a Potion of Growth do anyway?
It just like growth, enlarge, reduce. So,
Makes you
it,
bigger,
so
makes you a
basically,
little extra.
it doubles your dimensions.
Oh god, so that on top of my Rage.
So the
I'm going
so
to be
so so
huge.
here's the question. Yeah, because I think once you, what does your rage do? Does it allow you to go from size medium to size large, or does it allow you to double your size?
Give me 1 second. Is that the Giant's Havoc or Giant's Power?
Because I was gonna say it may be that you want to do the potion of growth just after the rage. You know what I'm saying? Like just as but we'll see. Basically, you want to be able to gain from both, is what I'm saying. Probably.
So I would have to drink the potion after raging because it specifies that if you're smaller than large, you become large. So I would need to drink that and then, or
Right.
do
So-
rage and then drink that.
Right.
So
Rage
either way,
and then drink that. Yep.
yeah.
All right. So yeah. So. Okay. Anybody else has got anything that they need to do before battle?
I'm drinking breath of fire. Potion of fire breath, sorry.
Okay, so
Us be drinking
Tessa.
a pair of potions.
What?
What is it? Joe?
I'll be doing invulnerability and then growth. I'll be like a whopping 9 feet tall, but hey.
I too will be downing the potion of invulnerability here.
I'll do mine eventually, but
I realize now that I am just gonna really run and gun here, so I might as well just do whatever I can.
And growth. And you guys will have to help me remember what to ask
They do?
Januka. Yeah, to ask Januka what he's gonna what
her prep
Daniel's,
is.
what she is gonna want to do. And
Absolutely.
then invulnerability for Folidar.
You know, this is one of those times where I wish if you drank 2 potions of invulnerability, it would have to have damage.
Oh, I'm
Like
gonna-
you wish resistance is stacked at that point, is what you're saying?
Right.
So
yeah.
actually, fun fact, I'm testing that out in a variant of Shadow Dark, where I am doing that with resistance instead of just being half damage, being a dice tier. So just one resistance starts off at a D4, but every stack ups the dice. Not just to a D20, but to a D20 plus a D4, to a D20 plus a D6, 2D20, whatever.
I would hate that because I have
Some
bad
peop-
luck.
Some people
He's rolling all ones.
Yeah.
Some people would, but my group seems pretty excited for it, so I'm looking forward to testing it and seeing how
I
it
would
works.
just be drinking water. Just no. There's no resistance at all.
Well, do me a favor. Do me a favor real quick. Let's just put that to the test. Just roll a D20 and a D6 real quick, just for experimentation purposes.
So
Okay.
12. Okay. Yeah, I'll be okay. Too. Yeah. No, I'm okay. I'd rather just take the half damage.
Well, you also got to remember Shadow Dark's numbers are a lot lower than 5th editions. So, like, for example, a fire dragon breath weapon in Shadow Dark is only like 6 D20 of damage.
You say it with such confidence. 6d20 maxes. No, I'm joking. Just all of them hit me.
71.
That's literally my character. That's it. He's done.
You do not have very good health right now. Jesus.
No, I don't. I do not. And it's just been bad luck on the rolls for it. But even so, it's low.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna put you guys up there. Well, yeah, maybe I should. I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put you guys up there just because it'll be easier. Marching order. Cutler or Januka first?
Either or.
We need
Januka has the higher armor class, so probably
Right.
Januka first.
So we need Januka to be the one to gain its attention. But again, I want to make sure Daniel agrees to this plan. It would be hilarious if we told him like, "Hey, Daniel, the plan is we're just gonna throw you at a dragon."
Oh, I gotta repost this.
Right.
I gotta repost this because you posted the enlarged thing. Hold on one second.
I have posted the enlarged thing, and then I also posted the.
Yeah,
two
I'm just
dice
saying.
roll.
Yeah, I'm just saying it needs to be not that. It needs to be posted. Like the last thing needs to be posted is, like what I need to do, so I know what's up next session.
Okay. Gotcha. Sorry, I apologize.
Okay, there we go.
You could also just post it in the No Good Deeds voice chat bubble area
Yeah.
because they have the chats there now. So
Well, we wouldn't want to do it in the voice chat. I leave that for the thing, but I could do it in the channel chat.
yeah, that works.
So okay, so yeah. Let me go ahead and do that. Copy. No good deed, and we're gonna pin it too. Control V for next session. Oh, I guess we can't. But we'll just leave it like that. That's fine. All right, come on back. I'm gonna try to do it. Why did it not do it? There we go. All right. So we got Januka up there, just at the entrance to the cavern, basically. We got who's next in line? Cutler.
I would probably be. Yeah.
Okay, so Cutler, Fulidar, I don't know if you're going all the way to the back. Tessa, I know, is going to the back. Grandolith would be after Cutler, maybe?
You already know I'm a teleporter, so I don't need to be
I'm a
up front.
teleporter, so I ain't got to be at the front.
Right, neither one of you
Oh,
two.
sorry. Did you just say the same thing?
Yeah, so...
Yep.
Yes,
Literally?
literally.
Then what about the white? So the white probably up behind Cutler then, maybe?
Yeah.
And then the skeleton by Tessa.
And what about the Spectre?
The Spectre will be up in front as well, but will be up
Oh yeah.
above kind of where Januke is at kind of thing.
He's trying to get some juice here.
And he's had a long rest too, so he gets to feed. Uh-oh, what the heck happened there? Somebody's doing something. Somebody's doing something funky. Oh, it's James doing funky stuff on me.
Why did I stay back? I didn't do nothing.
I like that I can move
I think it's because you
Cutler.
tried to move your character, or somebody tried to move it. Yep, and it fucked the whole thing.
Well, Fulidar just says I like that I can move
it's
Cutler,
because
so I blame
Fulidar did it. Okay, good to know. Yeah, now
To
I
be
can't
fair,
move
I
either.
did it after the fact, but I'm willing to accept the blame.
Yeah, but you did. You moving it was. You think you did it after the fact, but I was already moving a whole group of people.
Yeah.
So you moving it
And
after
you
the
moved
fact
it right
moved
before
it
he
while
did.
I let it supplant. You
I
know.
was saying the moment after you had said someone's doing something, I went back to the page and saw James by
Yeah.
himself and was like, "Oh, I can move his Soka."
Yeah. I don't know. Can you move it now?
Yeah, look. Boop.
It's probably because he's the one I told to take care of my character.
Yeah,
when
I'm his backup.
Yeah, I can't move
Yeah.
it at all.
Wait,
Oh.
what? The
Are you
DM
not-
can't,
I can't move
it?
the token
What?
at all. That's what I'm saying. Like whatever happened there, I can't move it at all. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can
There we go.
fix this now. No, yeah, it's,
I was like, you might have to refresh.
that don't fix it. Yeah, I had to refresh it. So
Yeah.
yeah, putting them with the party is not that.
Put him back where he was. There we go.
Okay, hold on now. Can I move it now? Yes, I can.
I will say, I give you a lot of credit for the lightning effect. It's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it'll be more in the other thing too. I just gotta set it up, but okay. So we're gonna put that up there. Okay, and we're just gonna have you guys going in here like so and like so. Okay, so this is just a rough idea basically of like layout, but it obviously will be there'll be some more involved types of things. But one second. Okay. All right, so that's basically we're just gonna set up there. We'll ask, Daniel once he gets here. In the meantime, I know you got a hard out at 2. It's 2 right now, but do we got time for intro?
Exit?
Mm.
I don't know. Somebody had a hard exit at 2, so I didn't know.
Deontay.
I do. You go ahead with the
you got
intro
time?
now.
Okay. Okay, so hold on. Okay. Here we go. So you guys go in. The darkness here is not natural. It does not merely obscure. It presses. The torches, any torches burn low or flicker out entirely. Light of any sort travels only a few feet before dissolving into the thick blackness. Suddenly, there's a flash. A jagged burst of blue lightning tears across the cavern, illuminating the vast chamber in a frozen instant. Stalactites hang like broken fangs. The stone floor is glassed and cracked in wide arcs as if struck by an impossible force long ago. And for a heartbeat of that light, you see him. Colossal. Coiled in the far wall, wings like half furled like torn banners, scales darker than the void around him. The lightning reveals only the faintest memory of what he once was, a little bit of blue beneath the black. The color is drowned, consumed by shadow that crawls between each scale like living rot. The darkness rushes back in. Silence. Another flash. Closer this time. This time the lightning arcs across his horns and dances along the ridges of his spine, but doesn't illuminate him fully. It's swallowed, eaten, absorbed by his body, as though the storm itself is being devoured. Two eyes open in the black, not glowing, not reflecting, simply absence given shape. When he moves, there's no scrape of claw against stone. His massive form shifts with the fluid silence of something no longer bound by weight. The cave answers him. Shadows peel from the walls and crawl toward his feet. The darkness thickens around his body, clinging like a second hide. His voice rolls through the cavern, not loud, but vast. It reverberates through the rock itself as though the mountain speaks for him. You bring light into my grave. A thin line of lightning crackles between his fangs, a memory of his former dominion. It flickers weakly before being smothered by creeping shadow that pours from his jaws like ink and water. Once the sky split at my command. Once I ruled the storm. The cavern's ceiling trembles as the lightning forks again. You can see some of the stalactites fall and crash to the ground. It illuminates his skeletal wing membranes, torn and dissolving at the edges into vaporous black shadows. Now I rule what remains when the storm is buried. Darkness around you stirs. Your shadows don't mirror your own movements. They stretch toward him. A low resonant rumble vibrates through the stone, not a roar, but the promise of one. Come closer, little sparks. Let us see how long your light survives. The lightning flashes again, and this time it does not fade immediately. It lingers in the blackness, trapped within the dragon's ribs, flickering like a heart that refuses to stop beating. And then the darkness surges forward.
Truly.
And that's
This
where
will
we'll end
be-
it.
This is gonna be insane.
Come now, show us the meaning of your light.
There is no life.
Right.
Right.
Is no
This
Dana,
is
only
going
Zool.
to be.
You
This is
think
going to
darkness
be
is your
an
ally?
insane boss fight.
This is good. This is
Oh, yeah.
This is a good boss battle. So bring your A game 2 weeks.
I already have my A game in place.
You're gonna need that 30 armor class for sure. From Januka.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep. Sure.
So thanks.
Holy crap.
So thanks for joining us here on Action Surge, where imagination. Oh wait. You want to roll the dice? We roll the dice.
No,
James,
you gotta use the same voice.
James.
You gotta use
no,
the
it's
same voice.
gotta be a different one this time. Gotta be a different one for the
No,
outro.
come on.
It's
come
it's different
on.
each time. Yeah, it's different each time.
No,
That's the whole.
okay,
That's the
no.
whole point of the D100.
You know what? I'll bite.
All right. What'd you get?
12.
12. 12 is
Rodney Dangerfield.
dead. They feel or show no emotion. Dead.
Yep, go ahead.
This is gonna be the most
The
boring
DM having
outro
to make sure he
ever.
doesn't give any inflection or tone whatsoever.
Well, I did.
While
I did
doing
one
an
like that.
outro.
I did one like that. That was Ben Stein, but that one was like dead, like more like a flat, like spoken in a
Flat,
voice that does not go
completely
up or down.
emotionless.
But dead is they
I-
feel or show no emotion. So similar.
While
sim-
doing an
similar
outro.
To, similar to flat, right? Yeah. So
Mhm.
so thanks for joining us here on Action Surge.
No, that's too
where
much gravel.
imagination-
Gotta be deader than that.
No, it doesn't say flat. That's different than flat. It just says dead.
That's not dead enough.
No, it's not
I
dead.
still can feel some hope in you.
You still feel
I
old.
feel emotion. You gotta be emotionless.
Purge yourself.
Some more what? Nice. All right. That's cool. 1 second. Let me finish this here. So we went. What do we want? We went less gravel. Is that what you're saying? You
Yeah,
just
no
want more.
emotion.
gravel.
You want just more deadpan,
Flat.
which is what I did before.
You said no flat, make it emotionless. Yeah, just
You know,
make
see,
it.
see,
you
one was
have no
that's what I'm
feelings.
saying. Like one is flat. This was not flat. This was dead. This was not the option of. See, okay, so flat is spoken in a voice that does not go up and down. Dead is they feel or show no emotion.
Nothing. Yeah, you gotta sound completely dead inside.
Oh, okay, dead inside. See, that's different. Thanks for joining us here on Action Surge, where imagination collides with the roll of the dice. We've battled fearsome foes and forged unforgettable memories together. As this session draws to a close, remember the journey never truly ends. Keep rolling those dice and weaving those tales. Farewell, adventurers, and don't forget to check out Action Surge 5e on all our platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Give us a like and subscribe, and until next time, may all your actions surge.
Do you know what would be so terrible?
What's that?
If we rolled that voice again after doing a TPK.
Oh, God.
That would be high. That would be highly.
See, I was thinking when I
ironic.
said dead, I was thinking like more like undead. That's why gravel.
That would be freaking terrible. We just managed TPK, you're doing the outro, and it's like, oh shit.
Well, it's been a blast.
Yeah, that's the flat one is very similar because I did that one like Ben Stein. I was like, Bueller, you know, like.
Yeah, like flat is definitely Ben Stein.
All right, and
It's
we'll
a
see
wrap.
y'all later.
Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons spark. Venture forth with the warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you. Action Surge.